Rule number 1 is never lose money. Rule number 2 is never forget rule number 1. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. If you aren't willing to own a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. Our favorite holding period is forever. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. No matter how great the talent or efforts, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. Today, people who hold cash equivalents feel comfortable. They shouldn't. They have opted for a terrible long-term asset, one that pays virtually nothing and is certain to depreciate in value. We never want to count on the kindness of strangers in order to meet tomorrow's obligations. When forced to choose, I will not trade even a night's sleep for the chance of extra profits. Don't pass up something that's attractive today because you think you will find something better tomorrow. Forecasts may tell you a great deal about the forecaster. They tell you nothing about the future. When trillions of dollars are managed by Wall Streeters charging high fees, it will usually be the managers who reap outsized profits, not the clients. The best chance to deploy capital is when things are going down. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls-Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. Should you find yourself in a chronically leaking boat, energy devoted to changing vessels is likely to be more productive than energy devoted to patching leaks. For the investor, a too high purchase price for the stock of an excellent company can undo the effects of a subsequent decade of favorable business developments. If returns are going to be 7 or 8% and you're paying 1% for fees, that makes an enormous difference in how much money you're going to have in retirement. The key to investing is not assessing how much an industry is going to affect society or how much it will grow, but rather determining the competitive advantage of any given company and, above all, the durability of that advantage. On the margin of safety, which means don't try and drive a 9,800-pound truck over a bridge that says it's, capacity 10,000 pounds, but go down the road a little bit and find one that says capacity 15,000 pounds. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. It is a terrible mistake for investors with long-term horizons, among them pension funds, college endowments, and savings-minded individuals, to measure their investment risk by their portfolio's ratio of bonds to stocks. Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. Calling someone who trades actively in the market an investor is like calling someone who repeatedly engages in one-night stands a romantic.